Back when I was growing up, we didn't have these mass killings, okay? They weren't there. They didn't occur. Or if they did, I certainly was not cognizant of them, and they were very, very, very rare, so rare that I cannot recall a single instance in which one of those things occurred during my youth. Today, they're much more common. What's the big difference between when I was growing up and today? The big difference is a decline in the moral values, a decline in the respect for human life. If we teach proper moral values, if we teach respect for human life, if we properly address mental health issues that may somehow or another be associated with all these things, then that is the way to fix the problem.
Representative Mo Brooks, out of Alabama, was born in April of 1954, in between two instances of mass shootings that are both considered to be the first of their kind. Let me explain. In a few hours on the morning of Tuesday, September 6, 1949, Howard Unruh embarked upon what will be known as his Walk of Death, murdering 13 people and wounding 3 others in a 20-minute rampage before being hauled off by police after a dangerous firefight. And a New York Times article about profiling mass killers said, the episode that some academics view as having introduced the nation to the idea of mass murder in a public space happened in 1966, when Charles Whitman climbed a tower at the University of Texas at Austin and killed 16 people. Now, there's no consensus on a single way to define what a mass shooting is. Perhaps the most common description is multiple firearm homicide incidents involving 4 or more victims at one or more locations close to one another. With that said, mass shootings and mass killings have been a part of the American way of life since the 19th century. On March 28, 1891, a man with a double-barreled shotgun fired upon a crowd of students and faculty attending a school exhibition in Parson Hall Schoolhouse in Liberty, Mississippi. The perpetrator wounded over 14 people, mostly children, with several being seriously wounded. This incident is perhaps one of the earliest reported school mass shootings in the country. The first known mass shooting in the U.S. where students were shot was on April 9, 1891, when 70-year-old James Foster fired a shotgun at a group of students in the playground of St. Mary's Parochial School in Newburgh, New York, causing minor injuries to several of the students. Need we forget about the Colfax Massacre of 1873, where an estimated 153 people were murdered, 150 of them were black, 48 who were murdered afterward. And instances like the Colfax Massacre are the reason why when Stephen Paddock shot and killed 60 people, injuring hundreds, during the Route 91 Harvest Festival in October of 2017 in Las Vegas, it was reportedly the worst mass murder event in modern times. Because mass killing and lynching of black and native people was so commonplace, a qualifier needed to be added in order to draw distinctions. So I know that mass shootings with firearms have increased, but this country has a sustained decline in moral values and disrespect for human life. For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. If you want to see content from yours truly, click on the hashtag below. I can also be found on all socials at He Gon' Be Alright. Thanks for watching.